many climate scientists now say that we're kind of stuck with this as a solution, that we might have to look at injecting aerosols into the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Um, i- is that something that, if it comes to it, if we have to do it, you understand why, or like it goes beyond a last resort, and it's not even thinkable?
I think some of that depends because there's so many unintended consequences of different interventions in our ecosystems that we don't even understand. And so I think what's infuriating about even having this conversation is that we have solutions right now that can address
We
the
shouldn't
climate
have to have the
crisis.
conversation. Exactly.
So we
Yeah.
shouldn't even have to have this conversation. Like literally, I thought once wind and solar power, once renewable energy became the lowest cost sources of energy product generation, that we wouldn't even be having this conversation anymore. But it just shows you how powerful the oil and gas sector is, how powerful fossil fuel industries are, and the only counterbalancing power that I can see to address that is governments. But unfortunately, a lot of our governments have, oil and gas regulatory capture too, right? And so that creates market distortions that doesn't even allow the market to work properly. So one of the things I've been saying to the Ford government, for example, is when we look at new electricity generation, why not just do a competitive public procurement process and select the lowest cost emission free electricity? If we did that, wind and solar would win the day.
Like, why
But
not? Why not
unfortunately,
do lowest costs? Like if
yeah,
he's all about making sure budgets are small and being effective in government, should we not be doing the lowest cost thing? That's what a good business would do.
you would think that we would want to go with it, but instead, this government's ramping up expensive fossil gas plants, and you kind of have to ask yourself, well, why is that? Why aren't they going with the lowest cost solution, which would be wind, solar, and storage?